Hi guys, welcome to OG Cars, and today is the part 2 of our Project 126 series, and this time I brought the keys, so we're gonna see if it works this time. So the Citroen that we still haven't done a video on yet is going to help us for this video by donating us the battery just for a little bit, just to see if it works in the 126. So we've just grabbed the battery from the Citroen there, taken off the 2 terminals and the battery clamp, moved the battery over. This one isn't quite the correct size, but it does sort of fit in the hole, and the right terminals do join up. So we've just loosely connected them for now, obviously just for the purposes of the test. Now we're going to go to the engine bay and just make sure we're ready to go, make everything set up so that we can do a bit of a will it start. So we checked our vital signs in the first part of the video, and we just checked that we had everything there basically. The fuel lines, we said we wanted to change them, but they are okay enough to start this anyway. We just want to see if everything works first. What I'm going to do now, obviously in the last video I removed the intake area as well, but I do want to remove this piece here, which goes on top of the carb, so that we can get direct access to put some fuel in, ready to start the vehicle. I'm also going to look at how easy the spark plugs are to change, and hopefully we've got enough tools to get those changed as well, if these ones are the right ones, because I had a nightmare with the blue one trying to get the right size ones, but we'll see, we'll have a look. So we've just removed the top piece from the carb now, just giving it a quick wipe over. That's where we're going to be putting our fuel down very shortly. Just taken off the first HT lead and removed the first spark plug. It's got this little rubber cover in there, which I mentioned in the last video. And then it has this, which you remove. It's just a sort of little topper which goes on the end of a spark plug to extend it up to the HT lead. I've taken out the old spark plug, an old NGK. Obviously, looks like it was fairly dirty, but not too bad. And the new one that I have is the right size. It's a Denso. So we're going to pop that in now, do the rear one, and then I think we can think about what we're going to do next with starting it. So now I've got a little bit of petrol. I'm just going to pop him down the carb. And now we're going to see if she goes. I did just try the starter and it did work. So now we'll try it with the ignition on and see what happens. So we'll just try it as it is, see what happens. Yeah.
Do I need to press the throttle?
Not yet, but if it tries, then maybe. There's a bit more fuel again. And we've run out of fuel. Okay, so there was a success. The engine ran, albeit not for long. We did run out of fuel in the end. We did try various things. We put a little bit of fuel in the tank, but we didn't have much, so we didn't put much in there. And obviously kept trying it down the carb, and it didn't go. So in the end, I cleaned up the rotor arm inside the distributor cap and changed the HT leads, and that's when we started getting a bit of spark. And that's when Georgina helped me out inside operating the starter while I put some fuel down. And we did get it to run very briefly, so that's definitely a success. It's not pulling fuel out from the tank, so I think we're going to need a whole tank full of fuel, change those fuel lines, change that fuel filter because it's just old. You saw it in the last video, and then hopefully it'll run perfectly fine. But yeah, we know it works, so that's absolutely a bonus. That is all we've got time for this time, because we now need to order a few more bits and get a few more bits sorted before we can get it to run even better again. But will it start? The answer is yes. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to the project and to the channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.